Hello everyone. It is the day after Easter and I have so much stuff that I have to do. I was really sick yesterday. I spent Easter with my child and then I unfortunately had to go into work. So I was at work and when I had went to work I wasn't really feeling good. I didn't know what it was, but I just was feeling I was feeling like some stomach pains, and then halfway through my shift, I just got like extremely sick. And I was supposed to be at work until like midnight, but I got sick like twice in a row within like a 20-minute span. So I was like, I am not doing this all night. So I left. It's only 11 o'clock. I haven't ate anything just because I don't want to get sick. But overall, like, I'm feeling pretty weak, but I'm feeling good. So I have a lot of work that I have to get done. I've been pushing off cleaning my car for months now, but I need to get it done. It is so disgusting in here. So I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm not gonna get coffee because of my stomach. I think I'm gonna get some matcha. I'm gonna study for a couple hours. It's 11, so ideally I want to study until like 1 o'clock. And then, yeah, we will see if I actually do wind up cleaning my car. Yeah. Feeling a little bit rough. I'm breaking out. I have my little pimple patch. I'm just wearing my glasses. And I have just my hair back in the little half up, half down. My hair's super wavy right now. So yeah, let's go to Starbucks.
Hi, can we get started for you?
Hi, can I get a tall lavender cream matcha?
Alright.
And that's it.
581.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I decided to I think I'm just gonna get Starbucks for like caffeine, so I'm getting the matcha. And then I'm gonna go sit at Panera because my stomach's feeling a little off still, and I kind of want to get soup. So I'll study there. Alright, I just got my matcha. It's crazy like how small this is. I don't remember it being that small. Something that I just realized is this was $8.51 for this tiny ass matcha that I drank for about 5 seconds. I think that's really challenging about motherhood is that life doesn't stop just because you're not feeling good. My child woke me up this morning and obviously I'm not feeling good, but I still had to get up, still had to get my child ready for school, still had to pack lunch and drop them off, and that is something about motherhood that I don't know if like I'll ever get used to. Just like you're never really able to relax. And even right now when like my kid is at school and I have the time to relax, I can't, because this is finally like time to myself that I have to get things done. And now I feel like, oh, like, since they're at school, like, I have to get this done. Like, I can't just waste my time relaxing and watching TV. Even though that's not the healthiest mindset, it's just, I guess, a mindset that I've acquired from motherhood. I don't know. Alright, I studied until like 1 o'clock. I got like 6 pages of studying done, and yet I still have like 16 more. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I studied for 2 hours. I was so shocked because I am someone like I am easily distracted, especially in a place like a cafe where there's like a lot of people talking. I have really sensitive hearing. I don't know how to describe it, but when I'm in a grocery store, a cafe, a mall, like it almost feels like my ears start to hurt, and I feel like I can hear what everyone is saying. I feel like I can hear the music that's playing. I can hear little things happening. So it's very overwhelming, but surprisingly, like, the mood in Panera wasn't that bad, and I actually got a lot done. So now I'm at the car wash. I'm about to get out and wash my car and then vacuum. And then hopefully I can go home, possibly do like a face mask, do my hair, and just like kind of do some self-care. I've been like needing to do this too. Alright, I just vacuumed my car. So the floor looks nice, but now I have to deal with all of this from my child spilling milk. I bought like a leather cleaner, but now I need to go home and figure out how to wipe it up. And then I just need like a towel to like clean up this little stuff. But it's already 2 o'clock, so I gotta do that, and then I think I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit, and yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Alright, it's about 8:30 at night. The child is finally asleep. I made dinner. I didn't even eat though. I was kind of starting to feel a little nauseous again. And I was just trying to be present and in the moment with my child. And so yeah, they've been asleep for about like 45 minutes. And I'm supposed to be studying. I'm probably gonna get a little bit done because I have to wake up for work at about like 5 a.m. I'm literally sitting like on the toilet. I'm literally sitting full clothes on the toilet, just about to like brush my teeth and get ready for bed and to study. And I haven't eaten since lunch, and I don't know, like, I feel like I should eat, but I really, like, I'm kind of scared too. So yeah, my days, for some reason, like my days when I'm not with my child feel extremely short. They feel extremely short. Like I usually drop my baby off at school around like 9 a.m. and then I try and pick up around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. But I try and get so much done in that like time frame. But sometimes it just feels like it flies by. So yeah, this is just gonna be basically a big video of me trying to balance me being a mom, me being a woman and a person, and trying to get my life together. Because that's kind of where I'm struggling, is just trying to find a balance between everything. My child's old enough now where I feel like we're on a good routine and I feel good in motherhood, meaning like I've got my routine down, I've got my parenting style down, and all of that is good. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to be someone outside of being a parent. And it's hard, especially when you're a single parent. It's very helpful, like he's very much involved, but still I feel like there's always one default parent, and that's kind of what I am. So makes things very, very tough sometimes. But yeah, time to study more. Next morning, it's Tuesday. It's 5 a.m. right now. I can't believe it's so light out. I am leaving for work. I didn't eat anything. I'm like kind of getting grossed out. My face, I popped like every blood vessel in my face, like literally everywhere from getting sick. So my face is just, I feel like my face is tired, I'm tired, and I know I need to eat because yesterday I think I felt nauseous from not eating. So I think I'll stop at Dunkin' and just get like a plain bagel with butter and go from there. My shift is over at 4 o'clock, so just pray with me that this 9-hour day will go by smoothly. Now I have to drive about like 30 minutes to work, and I'm gonna try to get some school work done while I'm at work. But yeah, Tuesdays are really hard because I get done work at 4 o'clock, and depending on traffic, like sometimes I get home at 5, and then I don't wind up picking my child up until 5, and they go to bed around like 7:30, so I feel like I just miss out on time. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go to work. It's gonna be a good day. Look at the color of this coffee. Alright, so it is Wednesday, and I'm feeling okay. Last night, as soon as I got home from work, I just immediately like had to lay down. I didn't even eat dinner or anything. I was just like, I was feeling so nauseous. My stomach was like sour. I'm feeling a little bit better today. But still like slightly nauseous, so I just got a smoothie. And I am going right now to get my, to get a pedicure done. Because I haven't had a pedicure in like a month. So I'm going right now. And I will show you my results. Alright, so my pedicure is over. I got... Oh my god. So actually, let me preface this. I wanted a red French tip. So I wanted like my 2 big toes just completely red, and then, you know, the rest French with the red. And this is my fault, but she cut my toes. Like, she cut my toenails short, like really, really short. So I didn't notice because I wasn't paying attention. But then when she was like setting up to start painting, I was like, can you do this? And I showed her a picture. So obviously this girl has acrylics on. Nails they weren't like crazy long where it's like, ew, girl, cut them. But they were a little bit long because I had let them grown out from my last pedicure because I knew I wanted to do something like that instead of getting acrylic. I didn't feel like paying for like fake, you know, tips on my toes. So she cut them, and then she's like, oh. She's like, I mean, I can still do it, but it's probably not going to look right. And I'm like, it's fine, girl, just do it. I don't think they look bad. Here, let me show you. What are you going to do? You know? Can you tell? I think they're cute, right? These are from Walmart too, but aren't they cute? I think they're cute. Even though they're short, I don't think it looks bad. I think it's cute. I had to tip my girl good for that because she did a really good job. Yeah, I still haven't ate anything. It's now 12 o'clock. I'm outside Burlington and Ross because I was gonna go in. I saw on TikTok that they had like really cute like summer shirts, but now that I'm here, I'm kind of like, ugh. So I saw Chapel Roan's little like podcast thing that she did. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to any of that shit. But she basically was on a podcast talking about how just like motherhood is not the best, and every, you know, mom she knows is completely miserable and doesn't recommend motherhood, and yeah, just stuff like that. And I hear a lot of people's takes on the internet, and I haven't heard this yet, so I kind of want to speak about it. So number one, motherhood is not easy, like by any means. I knew it was going to be hard going into it, but I did not realize it was going to be this hard. Like I remember being pregnant and being like, oh my god, my life is about to be so hard, but like I wasn't even prepared for how hard it is. I've heard a lot of people talk about this too. I think it's because, at least when you're a young girl, I don't know how, well, I mean, I know people don't raise their sons, but I don't think they necessarily raise them with the mindset of, like, to go out and, you know, get a wife and have kids. I don't know. My perspective is that as girls, you are taught to grow up, finish high school, get a college degree, and then find a husband and have kids. And a lot of times, if you don't want kids, like, you are kind of looked at a little bit sideways. So, a shell shock to people, because at least our parents' generation didn't talk about how difficult it is. Like, they may have just said, oh yeah, it's difficult, but it's the most rewarding thing in the world. Like, that's not being honest. You're kind of sugarcoating it. Even though you're slightly admitting that it's hard, you're not being genuine. And at least that's what my parents would do. My parents would be like, oh, you know, it's the most rewarding. And don't get me wrong, motherhood is very rewarding. I'm rewarded every single day when my child gets up and is super happy just for the day and is smiling and laughing and accomplishes something new. That is definitely rewarding, and I feel something in my heart that I have never felt before in my entire life. Like, motherhood is definitely rewarding like that, but it is extremely time consuming. It's extremely it almost like sucks your energy out sometimes. Like, I'll be completely honest. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, like I just don't have it in me. But I am being honest when I say that I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that our parents' generation is not the same as our generation. Meaning, like, you didn't have to work 2-3 jobs to have a home. And if you did, it was like your husband doing it and you were like staying home with the kids, which also staying home with the kids is not a walk in the park either. But what I'm saying is that you weren't like stressing over money as much, over groceries. You know, the world is just different. But lastly, my take on motherhood is that why is it that all moms are saying that they don't recommend becoming a parent and that it's completely hard and, you know, yada yada, but I've never heard that come from a dad. And maybe they have, and again, this is my perspective, I have never heard a guy say any of that. And I think it's because what it comes down to is men want kids, but they don't want to be dads. And just want kids. And I saw this on TikTok. It's the same way that like kids want a puppy. That is kind of how it is. It's like, oh, I want it because it's cute and it'll look like me and I can take care of it slightly and then I can just kind of like push it to the side and like my parents can take care of it. Like, that is similar to how men feel or men are with their kids. It is like, it's insane. Most men completely suck as partners and are even worse as fathers. I think that men being horrible dads is what makes motherhood so hard, because
parenthood is hard, but it's the way they just completely weaponize their incompetence that is horrible. It's like you're tired, you just need to sleep, your baby's awake at 3 a.m., and then the dad asks, where's the bottle? Where's the formula? Are the bottles clean? Like, stop asking and look. Go look. If the bottle's not clean, clean it. Why do I have to keep a mental tally of everything? I have to keep note if the bottles are clean. I have to keep note where the bottles are, and I have to keep note where the formula is. Yet you walk around the same house that we live in and you know nothing? Like, what is that? What? Why? And it gets so frustrating that you get to a point where you're just like, never mind, like, don't even help me. And I'll just rely on myself because it'll be less annoying and less aggravating. And I think that is what makes motherhood so hard. And again, my perspective, but ever since I've become a single mom, my life has gotten 10 times better. Like, and that's no shade to my child's dad. He has grown into a really good dad. Meaning, like, at first it was a struggle. Like, he tried, but again, there was some weaponized incompetence in there where it was like, dude, like, I'm not even gonna talk to you. I got to a point where, like, he would ask me dumb questions like, well, where is this? Is this clean? Well, where is that? And I would just be like, just don't talk to me. Like, I'm not even responding to you. Just don't speak. So my life has gotten so much easier. And also that's coming from a place where my child's dad and I co-parent, like, really, really well. We're around each other most of the time just because that is what makes co-parenting easier. We're also very mature, and there's no bad blood or like anything like that would make my life or his life harder. So again, that is speaking from a point of view that does have privilege on there, because I am privileged to have a man who does co-parent really well with me. I want to give my child a sibling, but I don't want a guy in my life because I know it's going to complicate things. I know it's going to make my life and motherhood just so much harder. So I genuinely do think about just going and adopting a child. And that child can grow up without a dad. And I would probably be a much happier mom, and I would probably be a much happier woman and human being because I wouldn't have a guy, who's just there making my life so much harder. So that is my perspective. My perspective is, I think a lot of these women are saying motherhood is just so goddamn hard is because men don't pull their weight in parenthood. They don't. Again, being a single mom has probably saved my life and my child's as well, because I think if I wasn't single, I would be completely miserable, and my child would watch me be a miserable woman. Now that I'm sitting outside of this place, I'm like, I don't want to go in because I just don't feel good. And again, this is just my toxic trait because I just don't know when to relax and chill the fuck out, I guess. I don't know, it's 12:30 and like I want to do shit for myself before I pick up my child. I still have to study. I got a lot of studying done at work yesterday. Like, I'm talking like 5 pages. But I think I still have at least like 4 left. And I have a quiz to take, and then I have to start my next chapter. Because I'm supposed to be doing 2 chapters a week, and I've been stuck on this chapter because it's just a lot of information. That's where I struggle with school, is that I have no issue learning and picking up things, but I don't think it's realistic for any person to learn something, and I mean front to back, learn something within like a couple days. So yeah, I think I will go home. I'm not too far from home. I think I'm gonna go home. I am in my back seat cleaning my leather seats that have a bunch of milk all over it. It's insane. I had such nice leather seats, and ever since my child came along and just started like throwing their bottle or their cup, milk has like stained my seats. So I'm using this, and honestly, I didn't think this was gonna be enough. Like, I thought I would have to do like a little solution of like vinegar and soap and this. But surprisingly, like, everything is coming up. Okay, I'm finally done schoolwork, thank God. It is 3 o'clock, and there needs to be like a study done as to why when my kid goes to school and I have off, my day flies by. But the days where I have them, no. The day is just super slow. The days where I have to get shit done and my kid's at school, it flies. So yeah, it's already 3 o'clock. I'm probably gonna get my baby within the next hour. It is 6 a.m. I'm in my car. I'm about to leave for work, and my hair is looking rough today. It's in like a half up, half down, but my hair is just so wavy, like I just didn't feel like leaving it down. I'm feeling really grateful that I didn't wake up nauseous today, because it's been a rough 4 days. But no, like I woke up and I felt fine, and I don't know what is going on, but I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for like 6 months now, and I don't know why my body just hasn't gotten used to it. Like, it's such a struggle for me to get up at 5. Like, oh my God. I wake up at 5, but I don't get out of bed until like 5:30, and then that gives me 30 minutes to get ready and, you know, eat and stuff. So I don't know what my problem is, like, at all. I don't know if it's hormones, because I feel like sometimes it's easier for me to get up than other times. So I don't know. Maybe it's hormones. Maybe I'm just lazy, because ideally, like, I would love to get up some mornings and hit the gym before I go into work, but I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll wake up like at 4:45, like just 15 minutes earlier, and I'll wake up at 5 and I'm like, I am not going to the fucking gym. Hell no. But yeah, maybe it is hormones, because like I'm a little bit swollen in my face, like around my eyes. I feel like my nose and my lips are a little bit swollen in my face. So usually by like 10 a.m. I am not bloated anymore. I don't know what, I think it's just maybe cortisol. Like, maybe it's just cortisol. I don't know. It's 6:01. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna try and do some schoolwork there if I get a chance. But I'm gonna get coffee at work. We have an espresso machine in the cafeteria, so I'll probably just do that, depending on like what pods they have. But yeah, this is what my life basically consists of. Consists of working my ass off, and then coming home and spending time with my baby, and then having like an hour of free time, and then going to bed and doing it all the next day. Which I'm very grateful for, but sometimes it's just very difficult. Sometimes I feel like I just need like a week off and just to be able to do whatever I want, but it's exhausting. It's exhausting because on days like yesterday where I finally get a day off and
I want to do things for myself, which I did. I got a pedicure, but like I definitely didn't do everything that I wanted to do for myself. Good morning. It is Friday morning. Feeling really good today. Like I woke up and I was like, okay, like I think I'm back to normal. I stopped at Wawa for some breakfast. So I got my cold brew and I got like a little egg white wrap. I think I'm gonna hold off on eating that though, just because it's 7. I feel like today's gonna be a really good day. I love who I'm working with. My Friday shifts are just so amazing. It's extremely busy, but just the people I work with make it so much easier to deal with, I guess. I can't believe it's almost May. It's almost Mother's Day. Wild. I booked a stay at a hotel down the shore. So I'm going to be staying from Sunday to Monday in this little suite down the shore. But honestly, I think I'm going to extend it because I am off Saturday. So why don't I stay like Saturday to Monday? Here's what I'm thinking. Saturday, I'm not going to have anything to do. And ended my stay because, listen up, my check-in isn't until like 3 o'clock. So my thing is like, what if I take my baby down the shore and, you know, like we walk around town, like we see the little shops and go on the beach, maybe depending on the weather. And then I think Mother's Day, I think I'm gonna go to the zoo because I like the zoo, and we brought the baby to the zoo last year, but it was really cold. So I don't know why my camera keeps falling. It was really cold, so it was kind of like hard to enjoy. I mean, we still enjoyed it, but it's just like, it was windy too, so, you know. And then I was thinking like, I don't know, maybe I could get my nails done or something down there, like, you know. I think I may extend my trip just a little bit, just to, you know, maybe depending on how I'm feeling and maybe depending on the weather too. It's been really hot. I swear, like the first half of April, it was extremely rainy, windy, and cold. And out of nowhere, like starting this week, it went up to the 80s real quick. And I hate when it's like so dramatic like that, because then I like don't know how to, like my body just doesn't know how to adjust. Ugh. It is 7:40. I have my glasses on because I look like a pale freak. So I'm on my way to the gym, and I'm excited because I haven't been to the gym since last week, so I need to get back in. But yeah, I feel like on my face I look really tired. I just don't look like I've been taking care of myself. And obviously I really haven't because I've been sick, but it's just a good reminder that I need to take better care of myself and to really invest in myself. And that is just the goal. Like the goal that I have out of everything is just to invest in myself, and it will pay off. You have to take care of what takes care of you, which is why I was like so like keen on getting my car cleaned and vacuumed, just because my car takes such great care of me. And of course it's something that you can easily take for granted, like being able to drive and having a car, but a lot of people don't have it. And also a lot of people are paying like $500 for their car, and my car is completely, I paid it in full like years ago. So I won't take my car for granted, so I have to take care of it. And in turn, you know, I was sick all week and my body still pushed through. I was still able to go do my job, go do schoolwork, you know, and just get up and walk around and breathe and sleep and just continue on. So therefore I have to thank my body. I have to take care of it, and that is what I'm gonna do. And that is the most important thing, especially when you're a mom, is just taking care of yourself. It's so easy to get wrapped up in what your kid is doing, what your kid has to get done, and what you have to get done. But
most importantly, you have to put yourself first. I know that's kind of controversial, but I feel like a lot of the times, yes, my child does come first, but, you know, that doesn't mean I put myself on the back burner, you know? I still need to take every moment I get for myself, which is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go to the gym. And we're watching my week in the life of a single mom. It's hard out here. It's definitely hard out here. But I hope that I can, if I could at least just entertain someone or help someone, or, you know, get someone's mind off of whatever they're going through for at least even like 10 minutes just by listening to me. That's what I want to do. I'm a young single mom, so all I want to do is just inspire other single moms and other just moms in general and women, just to invest in yourself and to put yourself first. And once you do that, your life will change. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going to work my body. I'm gonna thank my body and love my body. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.